Hey, welcome back to another YouTube tutorial. In this video, we're going to learn how to blur faces or object in YouTube video editor. So in order to do that, all you have to go to YouTube. So as you go out to YouTube, as you reach out to YouTube, make sure to click on the right upper corner and move on to the YouTube studio. As you get inside the YouTube studio, make sure to select any particular video you think has any object or any face you should edit it on. So to do that, make sure to select that video and click on details. And in here on the left lower corner in the middle, you'll see an option called editor. Click on the editor, and as you move on to the real editor, all you know, this is the option of blurring. So what you have to do is click on the blur option, and you have two options, either to blur the face or the custom blur. Or custom blur means you want to blur any particular part in the video. So I'm gonna click on the custom blur. So there are amazing options in this. There is a rectangular option or oval option, which means you can choose which type of which type you want, and you can either move the blur face, like how much you want to blur it. And this is an option of either you can blur it, make it an oval shape or rectangular shape. And the other thing is amazing is this track object. For example, an object is moving. If a person is moving and you want to hide his or her face, so you can choose the track option, and that blurring face object will follow up that, and they won't be able to see that person face. But if you move on to fix or blur position, that means if your video is in one direction and you want to just hide any part and you want it to be like that forever, so this is a good option for that one. So you can select any option from there. So for example, I have selected the blur option, and I can either make it lower or bigger. It depends on me how much area I want to blur. For example, I want this area to be blurred. So for example, I want it to blur from here till here. So for example, I want to blur it this portion, and I can select everything on my own. You can do it wherever you want. So you can play it, and you can see now the video is being played and there's nothing, and boom. So there's a blur object. This object is blurred now, and again. So I want this object to be blurred from this position to this position. So it depends on you how much you want. You can either move on and add a new blur if you want, and it can be anything. Face blur, second position, you can see that. You can add another blur. So it depends on you how much blur positions you want to add on in the video, or at different positions if you want. So it totally depends on you how much you can put in the video, and how much pictures you want to hide. So if you think this video helped you, please make sure to leave a comment, and we will see you in another video. Keep visiting Tides Schooling.